Nothing to say, right now other than he just couldn't come back in the game. I think it was his hamstring was strained.
Considering the relationship with Coach Brown, what do you try to express after this went to him?
Oh, I just told him, awesome job, tremendous job. I told him the same thing. I thought you guys outplayed us, and just I know you're proud of your team. So good luck the rest of the way. That's really it.
Coach, I think you're. Dabo, you mentioned Trevor showed a lot of grit in this game and running maybe a
Yep.
little bit more, but the passing game still not in rhythm.
Well, they played a lot of coverage. Again, they played tons of coverage. Their plan was to make us run the ball, and we weren't efficient enough, with the penalties. I mean, we couldn't stay on schedule like we need to. At times, we ran the ball well. Did a lot of good things. I mean, like we ran 9 yards, and it'd be, I think it was 2nd 2, and then we fumbled the ball the next play or something like that. And I mean, it was just very inefficient, and those things catch up with you and affect your rhythm in the game. But we're gonna be all right. We'll be all right.
Coach, I think it's
There ain't no reason to panic. We're gonna be all right.
I think you're 25-4 in one-score games. Does that sound right, Ross? So, does that belief and confidence just kind of carry over from year to year with your players?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our guys know how to win. They know how to win, and that's our culture. We're built for games like that. And North Carolina's going to get there. Mac will get them there. That'll be a game he can use to teach and inspire and motivate because they ran with us. They played with us. They played their hearts out. Again, probably outplayed us. But again, at the end of the day, you don't get style points, it's about winning. And our guys have learned how to win, and they've learned how to win close games. They've learned how to win big games. I mean, last year, like I said, we were a team that went to the playoffs and won one game by 27, another one by 28, and it was the same team that we barely beat Syracuse. Probably had another game or so in there. We barely beat Texas A&M. Remember? What's wrong with us? Ain't nothing wrong with us. We're just college football. We're just trying to get better, just one week at a time, and you try to find a win. That's what we did. But we got a lot we got to improve. But I like the guys we got. Wouldn't trade them for anybody. We got a good group of committed young people in that locker room that care. And when you have people that care, you get better. And we'll get better.
Would you be surprised if you guys play North Carolina again if y'all make it to the ACC championship?
No. I think they can be. They're undefeated. Well, they got one loss now. I told our guys, I was like, these guys got the same opportunity we got. I mean, they want to win their division, and they still can win their division. This is not a division game for them, so it's a loss in the conference. But they still, I mean, they can beat anybody in their division. They can beat anybody in this league. There's no doubt in my mind if they stay healthy. They don't have great depth, but they've got enough to beat anybody in this league. So nothing would surprise me.
Can you share a little more about the 2-point conversation, or the conversation with Florid and I guess Dabo?
Yeah, we just talked about 2 or 3 things that we thought that they might do on if, a 2-point situation. And first of all, we talked about, hey, they're probably going to go for 2. Just didn't want to be caught asleep right there. And I was going to actually, like I said, use a timeout, but they ended up calling timeout, so we had an opportunity to kind of talk about it. But one of the things we talked about was probably going to be a speed option, probably try to get outside there, and we felt good about the matchup right at us, with our people for 3 yards. But it was a good play call. Again, we just made the. I mean, it was a great play call. I just think we made a great play. Our guys made the play that was necessary in that moment.
Seems like Trevor's taking a lot of hits physically. Is he fully healthy right now?
Oh yeah, it's football. I mean, this ain't 2-hand touch. He's gonna get hit. Yes, he's great. He didn't get touched last week. He didn't even break a sweat. Nobody touched him. He don't even think he got a grass stain on him. So yeah, he's in great shape. But he took a few licks tonight. But that's the way it is. He ain't in a bubble. I mean, we got to do a better job. I'm anxious to watch the tape because there was a few protection breakdowns that got us, and he did a good job on a couple of them getting rid of the ball. Kind of bailed us out a little bit, where they kind of had us in a sack situation, but he was able to to get rid of it. Made a great scramble over to the left, and we hit. I guess that was T on the sideline. Then we ended up scoring on the quarterback counter there. But he made some great plays. Again, missed a couple. Again, but we're just going to keep getting better. I mean, when you got the type of guys that we have, like I said, that really care and they're really committed, you're going to get better. And we got an awesome group of coaches. But today was a tough day. Today was a tough day at the office, no doubt. Fortunate to win. Very, very blessed to be able to win this game. No doubt. We'll take it. Move on. Onward.
Is this a series you would like to play more than once every 8 years?
Yeah, I mean, this is my 17th year in Clemson, and I've only been here twice now. So it's kind of a crazy deal, but yeah, I mean, I think it's great. I mean, I love playing conference games, but, they talk about all that stuff every year. Whatever they want to do. Hey, just tell me. It's not my job. I'm just going to coach. We're playing 8 games, 9 games, change the divisions, go to 3. What do you call them? It's permanent people. I mean, I can't process all that stuff. I'm just going to let all the administrators and all that stuff tell me who we're going to play, and we go play. But I tell you, it's a beautiful place. So I hadn't been here in a long time. Man, what a beautiful campus. It's really beautiful campus and great facilities. They've done an awesome job when we were here in 09. That we were in a bunch of trailers, I think. Right? I don't even think this wasn't here. And so that turned out great, this west end zone, if you will, kind of like our west end zone. But this is a really, really nice place. And so it's kind of cool to be able to come up here. I hadn't been here, and so I couldn't really even remember it. I hadn't been here except for the one time. So, it's neat for our guys to be able to come up here. Great environment. Thought their fans were really good, and our fans were good. We had a lot of fans here, but it was a good matchup. Clemson, North Carolina, I think played every year for ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But it just kind of is where we are right now with big conferences and divisions and all that stuff. So you just kind of take it as it comes. But certainly was a great college football game today. And sure there was a lot of people disappointed that the Tigers came out on top, but we did.
What were some of your halftime conversations in the locker room?
We just got to play better. I mean, we don't lose to Clemson. I mean, that's what we talk about every week. I mean, don't lose to Clemson. Control things you can control, and we were not doing a very good job of that. You don't want to take anything away from the opponent because they were doing a good job, but we need to do a better job with things that we control, and that's when we've been at our best, is when we don't make some of the mistakes that we made, because those things come back to bite you against teams, and again, it was just kind of a perfect formula that kind of worked out. I know their plan was, if this thing's close in the fourth quarter, we got a chance, and we gotta hope we get a turnover. We gotta hope they put some long drives together. Let's force them to be patient, and let's see if they can play mistake-free football. Well, we didn't. We did not. We were very mistake-prone, but they made some plays too. They made some really good plays. Where we did what we were supposed to do, and they just made a better play than we did. So you give them a lot of credit. But, again, it was a 4-quarter game, and it was 14-14 at the half? And I thought we played about as bad as we could play. And it's 14-14. So let's find a way to win the game, and that's what we did.
Dabo, you mentioned a couple times people just expect you to come out and destroy everyone because you're these large favorites and there's no ranked teams on the schedule. So how do you fight against that perception when everybody is expecting you to blow out?
Well, I mean, same way we've been doing it for the last 7 years. It's the same. It's no different. I mean, we've had 8. Could be our 9th 10-win season in a row. I mean, we've been doing it a long time, so it's no different. I mean, we make it all about us. We prepare every week. It's the biggest game of the year, and we learn as we go. We just keep learning, keep challenging ourselves. You develop leadership. You develop ownership. Teams get better. Teams change. I mean, it's a different team than last year. So even though there's some of the same pieces, but it's a very different team. And so, we just do what we do. We learn and we grow. and we don't get defined by one game, whether it's good or bad. We just move on, and so we learn from each one. And again, we sometimes people say, oh well, you need. Sometimes it's good to lose a game. I'm like, well, why we got to lose to learn? I like learning when we win. It's a lot better. So this isn't new. I mean, we've been winning a long time, and it's just part of what we do. We've been getting the best from everybody for a long time. So it's just business as usual. Let's get back to work, have a good Monday. Watch this tape. We'll have us a nice little film session on Monday. Can't wait. It's going to be great. It's called accountability. It's called ownership. It's called truth. Mental Monday. Let's get our mind right. Let's look. Hey, man. Sometimes it's just, golly, they had a great plan, or they had made a great play. But we'll focus on the things that we can do better. Again, the things that we control. That's it. On to the next one.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Okay.
Players available in the hallway.